Yeah. Um, just looking at you in the law, yes. They have what's known as infringement, any breaking in upon or violation of a right, privilege, regulation, law, or contract. Used particularly in reference to the violation of rights secured by copyrights, patents, and trademarks. Oh, oh. The breaking in upon or violating the right of those that are accused, yes, that are scheduled for cell hearings to find out if they are insane or not. And insanity, yes, insane. Unsound in mind, deranged, diseased in mind. And then insanity, such a total lack of reason, memory, and intelligence as prevents a person from understanding the nature and consequences of his or her acts, or from distinguishing between right and wrong conduct, or from being able to refrain, from doing what he or she knows to be wrong. See section 144. Yeah. Now, when I didn't get a phone call yesterday because I turned my phone off in the study room, I did go online. I realized that my public defender thought, well, I'm just not going to call him back. We'll wait this weekend. Yes. Then I'll call him on Monday afternoon and find out if he has a sleep study scheduled. Isn't that what the plan is? Now, there is an insanity, such as a total lack of reason, memory, and intelligence, that prevents you, a person, from understanding the nature and consequences of his or her acts, or from distinguishing between right and wrong conduct, yes, or from being able to refrain from doing what he or she knows to be wrong. Yeah. A certain amount of infringements going on. Yes, yes, yes. Violating a right, a privilege, or regulation. Yeah. Now, let's say you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong to arbitrarily cancel court hearings because you have a little bet on the side. And I, as the accused, have been, well, I've been the focus of your shows for the last 7.5 years. Yeah. And the thought is, it's insane to continue doing what you're doing, but you can't stop, coach. You had to get paid and you had to set the whole thing up. And then when I called you back, your plan was no, unless he actually has a sleep study scheduled on Monday after the doctor's appointment. We're going to make him appear in court on Wednesday at 2 p.m. And if he doesn't, he's going to get arrested for failure to appear. Well, it looks like all of these court hearings have had the intent of you arresting me. See, every time you have a court hearing, you have the availability of arresting me. Yes, for failure to appear. Now, I know it sounds insane to keep doing this, but when the whole intent of the judicial system is not to prove my sanity, oops, involuntary utterance, it is to make available law enforcement's arrest of the accused for failure to appear. We could look at it, couldn't we? Yeah. Now, there seems to be something very insane going on today. That instead of getting a phone call yesterday afternoon, because I called you in the morning, I understood the public defender was in court. Yeah. It was Friday. I don't think that you were really that super busy on a Friday afternoon. I mean, when I think of judges and their want of 3-day weekends, yes. Seems that Friday would be the least busy day because everybody wants to get out early so they can go home for the weekend. It's almost as if I've been employed myself. Now, the insanity of what you are doing, yes, is that you know it's wrong. You know it is, yes. And you know it infringes upon certain rights. And it's absolutely insane. It's a disease of the mind to continue to have court hearings when you have the evidence. Yeah. I emailed it to you yesterday. U.S. sheriffs. Now I'm going to be very, very mean this morning. Yesterday we're kind of having fun in the study room, and it was fun, wasn't it? Nanotechnology and all the different products that you can put in the food. So is. But today we're really going to talk about the insanity, the total lack of reason.